I'm an explorer of the unknown, driven by an insatiable curiosity that's led me from abandoned castles in Europe to haunted canyons in the American Southwest. Yet nothing has intrigued or unnerved me more than the Louisiana Bayou. Picture a landscape shrouded in impenetrable fog, where gnarled cypress trees drip with Spanish moss like silent sentinels, and the air holds the heavy perfume of decaying leaves and stagnant water. Here, the only sounds are the distant croak of bullfrogs and the soft sigh of wind through willow branches, as if the swamp itself is whispering secrets you're not meant to hear. I first came to the bayou on a sweltering summer evening 2 years ago. I'd heard the tales, a shape moving beneath the lily pads, eyes glowing in the dusk, but dismissed them as folklore. That night, I saw a pair of pale, unblinking lights bobbing on the water's surface, then vanishing in an instant. My heart hammered, and I knew I had to return. It was just before midnight when I launched my skiff into the mist. The moon hung low, half hidden by shifting clouds, and the humidity pressed against my skin like a damp blanket. I felt both alive and utterly alone, every nerve ending straining for the slightest disturbance. Then I saw it. At first, a ripple too deliberate to be a fish, followed by a hulking silhouette emerging from the shallows. The creature stood nearly 8 feet tall, limbs lanky and jointed at strange angles. Its skin was mottled gray-green, like weathered bark, and patches of slimy algae clung to its shoulders. 2 glowing amber eyes, set wide apart on a flat, triangular head, stared back at me without blinking. Its long arms ended in webbed hands tipped with curved claws, and as it tilted its head, I caught the faintest rasp, like gravel grinding in the wind. I froze. Fear rooted me in place even as my mind screamed to paddle away. The creature took a single step closer, water sloshing around its knees, and I could hear the soft thwump of its heavy footfalls in the mud. For a moment, time stretched. My breath caught and the bayou's hush pressed in from all sides. Was this a misidentification? A trick of the light? Or something genuinely otherworldly? Local folklore speaks of the Rougarou, a werewolf-like spirit cursed to wander the swamps, half man, half beast. Others whisper of ancient bayou guardians, creatures older than the land itself, tasked with keeping mortals at bay. My encounter shared elements with both: glowing eyes, uncanny intelligence, and almost human posture. Yet nothing in the stories quite matches the slimy, amphibious texture of its hide. Could it have been a giant alligator misperceived in the gloom? Perhaps a rare bird caught mid-dive, its silhouette distorted by fog? That rasping breath, those deliberate steps. The sheer size, common fauna can't fully explain what I saw. And while skeptics might chalk it up to adrenaline-fueled illusion, I know what I felt. A presence that acknowledged me as much as I acknowledged it. What if this bayou still harbors undiscovered life? Species that slither just beyond our sensors. Shadows in the fog we're too frightened to follow. And if so, what does that say about our understanding of reality? Staring into those amber eyes changed me. I no longer see the bayou as merely a postcard of swamp and cypress. I see it as a living, breathing labyrinth of the unknown. Every rustle of reeds now carries possibility. Every ripple in the water could herald something unimaginable. This encounter taught me to respect, not conquer, the wild. To approach with curiosity, yes, but also with humility. There are corners of our world where we are not the apex species, and that realization both terrifies and exhilarates me. I'd love to hear your stories. Have you ever felt watched in the dark, or sensed something just out of sight? Share your experiences in the comments. Let's build a community of curious minds unafraid to question what lies beyond our flashlights. If this tale sent shivers down your spine, hit subscribe and ring the bell to join me on future expeditions into the world's most mysterious places. Like this video if you believe there's more to nature than meets the eye. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, stay respectful, and remember, the next mystery might be just around the bend.